Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. What I'd love to do this morning is to go through a book, and the book that I've selected to chat about today is entitled Laziness Does Not Exist, a book that was published on the 5th of January 2021 by an author named Devon. This book offers a compelling critique of society's obsession with productivity. The book draws on Price's experience as a social psychologist and their journey, their personal journey of burnout to dismantle the laziness lie, the belief that our worth is tied to constant and never-ending work. Through research, interviews, and relatable stories, Price offers a compassionate case for embracing rest and rejecting guilt. So the first key point that comes from this book is where we unpack the laziness lie and see it for what it is, a cultural myth. Price argues that the idea of laziness as a moral failing stems from Puritan roots and has been amplified by modern work culture, where digital tools blur the lines between life and labour. The laziness lie convinces us that we're never doing enough, even when we're overloaded and overworked. For example, Price notes that people today, believe it or not, work more than most humans have ever worked in history, yet we feel inadequate due to social pressure. So what's the lesson? The key lesson is to recognize this myth as a trap that devalues rest and fuels burnout, and start questioning its hold on our self-worth. When it's all said and done, rest is a basic human need, not a flaw. Feeling tired or unmotivated isn't a sign of laziness. It's your body signaling a need for downtime. Price shares their own health crisis, anemia, and heart complications from overwork to illustrate how ignoring rest can lead to collapse. Research cited in the book shows that shorter work hours and more breaks improves quality and satisfaction, not just productivity. The takeaway is to treat rest as essential, like food or sleep, and schedule it guilt-free to recharge your body and your mind. We need to understand the context, and the author here reminds us that context explains lazy behaviour. Price emphasises that what looks like laziness is often a response to unseen barriers, mental health struggles, information overload, or lack of support. As a professor, they observed students procrastinating not out of apathy, but due to issues like depression or overwhelming expectations. The lesson here is to approach perceived laziness in yourself and others with curiosity, asking a simple question: what's the context? This shift from judgment to empathy can uncover root causes that lead to real solutions. We also delve into the concept of overproductivity causing harm more than it helps. The book highlights how society's push for constant hustle, 60-hour work weeks, side gigs, endless self-improvement leads to stress, negativity, and even poorer performance. Price cites studies showing overtired workers are more judgmental and error-prone, like doctors making mistakes after long and enduring shifts. The lesson is simple. We need to set boundaries and learn to say no to extra tasks and limiting work hours, to protect your health and to focus on what truly matters to you. So there's a huge call to action that comes with this message. And when it's all said and done, compassion is the antidote to shame. Price advocates for kindness towards yourself and others, challenging the harsh self-criticism fueled by the laziness lie. They share how their pet chinchilla dump truck taught them that existence doesn't need to be earned through productivity. By celebrating small wins and forgiving perceived failures, you can break free from the guilt and inspire others to do the same. And this lesson encourages a cultural shift, starting with you, to value people for who they are, not for what they do. These lessons from this book, rooted in Price's blend of research and personal narrative, make this book, Laziness Does Not Exist, a powerful call to rethink productivity and embrace a more humane way of living. It's a reminder that rest, compassion, and authenticity are not just permissible, they're essential for living a fulfilling and fruitful life. So thank you everybody for joining me on this episode of Jim's 5am Club, where I come to you from Meadowbank. It's just before sunrise. It's a bit cool, but it promises to be a spectacular autumn Sydney morning. I look forward to coming to you again from another place and with another message of empowerment as we continue our journey, our shared partnership of learning, growing and developing through OPE, other people's experiences, being able to live more lives by digging into the books, the deep thinking and the memoirs from people who have lived different lives, and to add to our perspective. So once again, wishing you all the best, and we'll chat again soon. Bye for now.